And we are back. It's still super hot, but that won't stop me from recording these gameplays. And in the game it's nice and cool, rainy and thunder and stuff. But unfortunately, in real life over here, it's like, wow, it's smoking. So yeah, this is Nithad from Lilly. We are back again to play another game. This time we are playing the game called Start Survey. And I know about this game, for once. But yeah, let's jump right into this and check it out. Start Survey. Okay, I'm in a bedroom. I have some Rubik's cubes. Start survey. Are you having a nice day? Actually, no. It's hot as f. No. Do you have many responsibilities? Unfortunately, I do. Yes. Look around for a moment. Okay. I'm looking around. I'm toggling. Are you familiar with your surroundings? In this game, if this is my room, I guess so. Yeah. Do you know where you are? Well, if I'm talking for my character, he's in his own bedroom. So I would say, yes, I'm in my own bedroom. I know where... Ah! That sound is awful. Have you ever had a panic attack? Yeah, sure, I did. Who hasn't? Do you find yourself questioning your existence? That is a philosophical question. I personally don't. But you can have talks about this being all simulation or other theories. So do you find yourself questioning your existence? I guess if you ask it in a broad sense, I can't with 100% certainty say, yes, I clearly exist. Well, I exist even if this wasn't a simulation, I exist. But just for the heck of it, say yes. Do you believe there's a God? I personally don't believe that there is a God. But that's also something that's just... I can have a talk about this for like an hour or something. I can't disprove a God. You can disprove certain texts about just factual stuff, but... And again, certain texts aren't meant to be taken literally. And you can have discussions about that. But do I personally believe in if there is a God? No. Are you answering these questions out of free will? We are getting into all of these questions. I don't believe that we as human beings have free will. Again, to explain this, it would take me an hour or something. Or I can... Yeah, to properly explain this, it would take me an hour, I guess. We don't have free will as human beings. No. Because you can't think your thought before you think it. So everything is just a continuous stream of thoughts coming from your subconscious, and you can't prepare your subconscious for something that you want to think about. You can start thinking about something if you consciously decide to think about it, but that thinking will exist out of aspects that you are familiar with, that you have come across with in life, like the books you read, your surroundings, your social group, the movies you've seen, etc. You are confined these things, and your subconscious is basically fishing from these kind of things. And when it comes to free will, you can't think your thought before you think it. And they've even done tests about this. Like, I don't remember the tests. I'm not a big fan of Sam Harris. I will say that up front. I don't agree with a lot of stuff he says. I don't agree with his book about morality. I don't agree with a lot of his political opinions. But his take on free will is actually pretty good. If you want a confined little book about free will, I would say check out Sam Harris's small book on free will. You can also read the book of Daniel Dennett, but I don't agree with his take on free will. He's basically pretty much saying that we don't have free will, if even though he's making the argument that we have. In my opinion, he's making a case that we don't have free will. So yeah, I don't know how helpful that is. But yeah, quickly to talk about the example in the book that Sam Harris covers that's been research done. But yeah, I will just quickly sum up the conclusion of that research, because this is not a philosophical channel, this is a gameplay channel, and I don't want to go into this and talk about an hour about talking about free will for like an hour. That's not that's not my goal here. But the conclusion of the research was basically that the researchers, I don't know if they were neurologists, but they basically found out they could tell if the test person what decision he would make a few seconds before he made it. So if you have something like that, then I would say not only based on this test, but based on several aspects, but this test is very telling, isn't it? So check out Sam Harris's book on free will, and that's that. So to go back to the question, are you answering these questions out of free will? No. Are you certain? Yes. Do you feel comfortable in your room? Yeah, I guess so. I guess I'm comfortable. If the lights went out, would you be scared? Well, context is everything, and when you ask this question and the lights go off, then yeah, the combination of these two things would make me scared. But if the lights went out just randomly, I would think it's just, you know, my lamp, something wrong with my lamp, or the power is off, or whatever. But let's, for the sake of this game, let's say yes. Whoa, okay, my door is opening. And the lights went off. Frick! Frick! Have you ever wondered when you will die? Yes. Okay, well, my door is open. That's convenient. Have you ever cleaned off your desk lately? Well, looks pretty neat. Yes. Open a folder on your desk. Hey, that is Castlevania. Oh, it's one of the pictures I have on my computer. Do you recognize the contents of the folder? Yes, that's Castlevania from the NES. I recognize that. Throw away the contents of the folder. Do you have internet access? Yes, I do. Okay, throw away. There, I threw that away. Do you have any enemies? Enemies? Oh, if I really think about it, yes, not personal enemies, but I'm sure that if I would give my political opinions, or if I would give my opinions on certain subject matters, that some people will consider themselves to be enemies of me. So yes, if you suddenly went missing, would anybody come looking for you? Well, my fiance would probably think something's off, yes. Are you alone? Right now? In this room? I guess I am. If you scream, would anybody hear? I don't think so, because there is thunder and rain, and I guess I'm alone in this room, so I don't think so. Do you know the person standing behind you? Frick! Who's standing behind me? What? What was that? What was that? What was that? What was that? Okay, I'm creeped out. Are you alone? Well, clearly I'm not alone. I just saw something. Frick. Relax. Take some time to relax. Don't tell me to relax after seeing that. Dude. Take some time to relax. Are you relaxed? Well, I don't see the thing anymore. I'm not really relaxed, but sure. Are your feelings real and not just programmed like a machine? Well, again, what do you mean with real? Is it real for me? Yes, but they're obviously subjective. I mean, you can say they are objective if you measure the pain levels. Anyways, let's not go down that road. Let's keep this confined to what I'm doing here. Are your feelings real and not just programmed like a machine? Are my feelings real? Oh my god. I mean, all these philosophical questions, you have caveats. Are my feelings... Okay, my feelings are real. For me, okay? Is there a meaning to life? Again, for me, are you talking about evolutionary biology? Then yes, there is sort of a meaning. You're supposed to procreate. And I know people will disagree on this, but in my opinion, that's clearly what life is, right? If you look at cells, they multiply. You look at creatures, they procreate, they multiply. So according to evolutionary biology, there is sort of a meaning, because a creature is... Let's say an animal. Let's say a squirrel or something. It is born. What is it going to do? Is it just going to wander around aimlessly, or will it look for a partner, or will it look for a mate and have babies? Huh? Is there a meaning to life? I know nihilists will say, no, everything is just dark and depressing and there is no real meaning to life. And you can have a philosophical discussion about that as well. I'm looking at it from like evolutionary biology, from that perspective at least. I would say yes, there's a meaning to life. Do you know who you are yet? I don't know, I'm just a guy sitting in a room. No? Do you know what is happening? I'm sitting in my room, it's raining and there is thunder, and there was a creature just now, some sort of ghosting in my room. So, am I accurate? You know what is happening? No, I don't. Dude, if you were told the truth about your existence, would you deny it in hopes for a better answer? No, I'm not that type of person. I'm autistic, so cognitive dissonance doesn't happen that much with me. I'm just basically following facts. I know it sounds very boring and whatever, but I'm programmed like that, ironically. Does that tie into your other questions? Would you deny it? No, I won't. Entich, I know what you're trying to do here, but you're wrong. That's not my name. that is sort of an old name of my other PC, so I don't know how you got this. This PC... Antich. Actually, no, you're wrong. When I ask you questions, is it really you answering? Is it really me answering? Yes! It's really me answering. If I could prove to you that you are not sentient, would you be shocked? Actually, no, I won't. I won't. That's actually a possibility. Do you want to know the truth? Sure? Look out your window. Look out my window. Look around you. This room, the door, the computer, the house next door. I can see a wall. What? None of it is real. I made this world. I made you. Holy frick. I've been trying to help you see it for what it is, and now I've finally done it. Whoa, trippy, dude. I can finally set you free. I'm free! Yay! So yeah, that was the game called Start Survey. A lot of philosophical questions there, and I sort of answered everything autistically, and I did not go far enough with things, in my opinion. I could talk about a lot of these questions. I could talk about like an hour, just to answer one question, but I don't have that time, and it would help if somebody would ask questions or talk to me to bounce off of the things that I'm saying, to give actual arguments so we can get into a discussion and whatever about this, because I like those kind of things. And this was, you know, this was me just kind of talking to myself, basically. Unless you are watching, then I was kind of also talking to you, and you don't have to agree with me. So yeah, I try my best to stay civil, in a sense, to not go 100% autistic on this. Because if I really would answer all the questions like exactly, and I'm not making fun of autists, I'm an autistic guy, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, literally, I'm autistic. And I can go into like a lot of stuff based on these questions, but I was like, you know what, let's tone it down a notch. Let's just keep it civil. Let's do a small little gameplay and don't talk about certain questions for like 3 to 4 hours. Start Survey. I liked the game. It was awesome. I liked the concept. I liked the questions, and the review was not that shocking. I was like, I had a feeling it was going that way. I had a feeling that it would be like, but the only thing unclear to me when I play these kind of games, do I answer from like my perspective, like as in me, Nithad, from like a subjective perspective, or do I need to answer for the character in the game? Because in my head, those are two separate things. I guess you're supposed to answer as yourself, which I kind of did. So yeah, there was Start Survey. I really enjoyed this. If you like this and you want to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe. If you want to play this yourself, I will put the link in the description so you can experience this yourself. And yeah, this was Nithad from Lilly, and watch my next video. Bye bye.